can they convince me to buy Unison 808 machine? KC Sounds.
You're trying to find the perfect 808 for your beat. Just imagine having them all in one place, one plugin. 808 machine from Unison.
That's a nice beat, can I rap to it? Yo, that's a nice beat. You need to deal with your hypocrisy. So I think I'll just stick to making beats, bro. Yes, let's have a look at another video from an influencer before getting into my comments, as I've said and gone back and forth with on Unison, as I always do whenever there's a new plugin they drop.
Yo, are you tired of using the same 808s? Or are you trying to even
new
808s? Well, look, no.
Now this guy, he's one of these guys that are way OTT with the way they talk. I like the way he's got the ring light problem like me as well, look. See that? It's an infliction with the glasses, look. Yeah, man. I feel your pain, brother.
Unison has just dropped a new plugin, which is the Unison 808 machine. The Unison 808 machine, it generates random 808s with different characters and things of that nature. So we're going to go over some of that today. Thanks to Unison for sponsoring the vid. We're going to get to it shortly, but before we do, please put a like on the vid. Now I'm going to say this. If you do not have on headphones...
Why do you ask us to put a like on the video before you've even shown us anything? Yo, like the video. Yeah, give me something to like the video for, man, before you actually tell me to like the video. What if I'm not a subscriber? It's the first time I've ever been to your channel and I don't like ring lights in the glasses. Yeah? And that really annoys me. Well, you're going to have to do a lot of convincing to get me to like your video. Ring light in the eyes.
I have the Unison 808 machine, and this is just a quick look at it.
Oh, he's on the same side as me. That makes it awkward. Whoa. They say, oh yes, this is my go-to plugin for whatever. Why don't we ever see them use the other Unison products on their videos about a new Unison product? So did this melody come from Chord Generator? Oh, sorry. Did this melody come from Chord Wizard? Yeah. Did the other elements come from the other plugins? Is this effect coming from Sound Doctor? Most of the time, no. Why don't they ever show the individual plugin? Does Unison tell them, hey, mate, by the way, when you do a video on our new plugin, make sure you do a video on just that plugin. We don't want to confuse our, other people. We don't want to confuse the potential viewers and buyers with our other products. So could just focus on this product, please. Or is it because they know that if you press 5 buttons on 5 of these plugins, you're not going to get a heat record 97% of the time?
Wait machine and get into how it works. So this is the default setting when you open it. Now, all of this at the top, we're going to go over that shortly, but the first thing I want to do is go over the customization options. So you can control the ADSR, which is the envelope and stuff like that, the attack, the decay, all that stuff, with this whole panel over here.
Remember, brother, we're potentially newbies here. We don't know much about music production. Whoa, with the ASR, what are you talking about, man? I'm a newbie here. I don't know what I'm talking about. 20 years into this.
You know me, I do actual sound design. The snares, the kicks, the 808s, I make them from scratch. And I know.
So then if you're making stuff from scratch all the time, or, and so on, then why is this plugin such a game changer for you? To me, I haven't heard anything so far in any of these videos, that tell me that, wow, that's game changer. It just sounds like standard basses. Some you get for free, some are low cost, some are included in sound packs, and for the bass part of the sound pack is, percentage wise, you pay £50 for a sample pack. It comes with melodies, loops, and all sorts of stuff, and vocals, and the rest of it. And part of that will be bass samples, and they're like, maybe, they work out to be like maybe $5 of a $50 pack. It's not expensive to get nice bass samples. It's not hard to make bass lines. Synth bass lines in your stock, stock devices in your DAW.
Oh, a bunch of different ways to make 808s and different VSTs and all that. One of the hardest things to get is the kick. It's hard to get the kick right. I call it the bump.
Is it hard to get the kick right? You do. Is just, if you want to put a kick to the bass line, you make the 808 bass, then you take that MIDI from the 808 bass pattern, and then you just put it all on the same track or the same channel or the same line of MIDI, and then put that onto a kick, and then just click through your kicks until you get one that sounds good, and then just mess around with the EQ low end to make sure that it's not the exact same low end for the kick and the bass, kick and the 808. So make sure the 808 is slightly away from the kick, so they both have their own place to sit, and then go through all the other instruments that have heavy bass in them or some bass elements in them and cut that out, and there you go, you've got your nice punchy 808 bass line with a kick very easily from, again, stock sounds. Yeah, it just sounds like a basic 808, nothing spectacular there, to be honest with you.
Dirty, you got lo-fi, you got unique, you got aggressive. So you can click any of those, you're gonna click that lever. And now we have a new 808.
So that 808 still needs work, you know, the EQ is not right. And also, if you notice in this beat he's made here, this melody in the background, you know, all the stuff's already in the high end. There's no wideness. It's a very simple piano loop and a basic pad sound there. That's all I can hear, and then the 808. So obviously it is going to sound a little bit more easier to get the bass to cut through. But when you start getting more complex trap beats, with all different effects going on, you have to pay more attention to the rest of the EQ on the other devices. And Sound Doctor, Unison Sound Doctor and its other devices are not going to help you do that. You're still going to have to understand mixing, mastering, and sound design. So all Aggressive has done is just whacked up a distortion. Aggressive. This guy, makes decent videos. He shows you everything. It's fine. I'm just not hearing anything impressive that will make me think that this is the absolute game changer to using just stock 808s or free 808s from a sound pack, or just buying a sample pack for $50, and then just the percentage of that is basses be $5. It's just not hearing anything. The fact that it's generating stuff, and it's not generating anything by AI either. I don't know why they keep saying it's AI, but let's go to another video. Right, let's check this guy's stuff out. He's a white guy. The white guy doing hip hop, yo. See? Why are we drawing in melodies, man? Oh, you're out of key there, man. You need to use the Unison MIDI wizard.